your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're a paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
By Rocco.
Our next guest is on his way to the championship game in the My Team Unlimited tournament. Ty Debo, welcome to 2K TV once again.
Hey, thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
All right, so last year you lost to Jinsanity. You come back with determination. You're a favorite in this tournament, and you had one tough road. Not only did you have to go through fierce competitors, but you had to go through people like defense to offense, and even facing last year's champion, DeMar. So what was your
And now, your San Antonio Spurs starting lineup. The big man, at 7'0", number 25, Jacob Pirtle. At shooting guard, at 6'3", number 4, starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 3, Keldon Johnson. Starting at the other guard, at 6'3", number 5, Ajante Murray. At the other forward position, at 6'6", number 10, DeMar Derozan. Your head coach is Greg Popovich. Once again, your San Antonio Spurs.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA.
the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan and our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors regarding Kyrie Irving's moodiness. His teammate Kevin Durant said, Kyrie is an artist. He has his way of doing things, and I support him 100%. Irving said, human beings have mood swings. I don't have to be perfect. My teammates know who I am, and I'm proud of who I am. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. We've got Harden. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, DeRozan out there with Pirtle. Then it's White. Then it's Johnson, and it's Murray in at point. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
The first free throw is good. And so Murray nails both of them. Now, here is Irving over White. That one a little long. Here's DeRozan. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Murray with it. He picked up 18 points in their last win against New Orleans.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Now Murray. It's White on the wing. Buries it from three-point range.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Irving for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Murray, good.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Murray. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
And that one's good, Irving.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Here's Johnson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. To the middle. Johnson, good.
Coming off the pick, DeRozan commands a lot of attention. That creates room to hit the roller.
Irving for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And White kicks to DeRozan. Back to White. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brooklyn's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Now here is Pirtle, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Here's DeRozan, nails it from the high post. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Number 1, DeJounte Murray.
And all those swipes have come for him because of that endless energy with which he plays on the defensive end. I mean, whoever he's guarding, he sticks to them like glue on the perimeter.
His defense is front and center, no doubt about it. He makes huge plays on that end of the floor.
And that one's good, Durant.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Murray outside. Passes it to Pirtle. Outside for Murray. Another shot, and Jordan sends it back.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And here's White. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Left side, Jordan. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
DeAndre is a remarkable athlete who really can get up to the hoop so quickly. When he makes up his mind, he's going straight to the hoop. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Murray. He's got 6, buries it down low. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Nets leading by 5. And here's KD for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. And here comes White, leading the fast break. DeRozan's shot is good.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Knocked away. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Johnson, a wide open look. No good with the wing jumper. Brooklyn with the ball. It's Durant on the wing. DeRozan defending. And it's Kevin Durant with the 3. Durant's got 10 points.
You better start picking him up at half court. KD is that kind of shooter.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Jakob Pirtle. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night here.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Eubanks is checked in. Gay comes in for Johnson. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team. Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The reason why it takes extra energy to do it, you have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
Now here's Walker against New Orleans, who is really on his game. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They have a 9-point lead. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
It's Durant on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 15 points for Kevin Durant.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Nobody near Gay. Off target with his 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Spurs trail by 12.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the longtime NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but, boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Here's Durant, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Kevin Durant as a rookie to Kevin Durant right now, the difference is he's comfortable being a vocal leader.
And there's the pass to Gay. Wide open look. The rebound by the Nets.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Shot's good by Durant.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Drops in the tray. Walker's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Spurs.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Miles check in for the Spurs. With this break in the action, here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the top passing teams in the league. Fifth best, the Nets.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Here's Irving. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
The Nets shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. Spurs trail by 16. Here's Walker. 10 points for him. Gay, that's a two-pointer. The rebound by Luwawu.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here's Mills. Last game we saw him score 13. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's KD. Green breaking loose. KD's shot is good. Durant's got 23.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Knocks it loose. Gay with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Mills. And Durant sends it back.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
And he uses the glass on the layup. 25 points in the game.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And right now for Brooklyn, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year, no doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
Clock is at 3. Here's Gay, the good-looking shot from the wing. Gay's got 5 now.
High percentage look for mid-range. Rudy quick into the air and accurate from that distance.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that is just classic Jordan. The burst of speed, the ferocity of the finish, clear the way.
Outside, Walker. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Irving. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Irving's got 26 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the right side. Here's Vassell. The three-pointer off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count it. 11 points in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
San Antonio's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Gay outside, pulls it up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
Here's Vassell. Here's Lyles, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense. And I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Lyles out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the two-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Brooklyn. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Good on the bucket. Jordan's got 13.
Attacking in the painted area. I like this approach. It's where DeAndre's at his best.
And stolen by Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Nets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
–
shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Jordan. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Pass to Wiles. Six on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Lets it go from deep. Wiles controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Wiles got his first basket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Johnson from outside falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
Here's Harden, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Wiles against Green. Pass to Johnson. From the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Hurdle the pass to Johnson. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Johnson. He's got 10.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Brown, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
San Antonio's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Second chance shot. Harden, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Down low, Murray, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Get the perimeter.
And Brown throws it down.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Passes it to Vassell. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Vassell's got his first points of the game. Here's Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden gets the bucket.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look now for San Antonio. Eubanks has checked in, and it's DeRozan in for Lyles. And so Murray nails both of them. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
And the Spurs with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
The Nets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets.
Shooting one.
That's good from Harris. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Physical defense, but Derozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
And the basket by Harden.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now here's Murray. He's got 12. Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. Here's Murray. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. Shoots over DeRozan. And he overshot that one, missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And that one drops for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brooklyn in control. Harden with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Johnson. The dish now to DeRozan. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best, below the foul line, making plays.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. And that one, good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Now the pass to Murray. Inside, Eubanks.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Harden. Averaging 25 points per, 11 assists, and 7 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. San Antonio making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Irving's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So it's Brooklyn now. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
A man of many moves. Kyrie's showing us a little of everything tonight.
Over to the wing. Poked loose. White against Brown. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And Matador defense That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Now here's Irving, covered by Mills. Brown, good.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
It's White on the wing. Fires from the corner, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. White's got his second bucket tonight.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Here's Irving. It's good.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Mills with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Derozan. Pass to Eubanks. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson's shot is off.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. San Antonio's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Durant.
Oh, wow. He went high.
That was nice.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Now here's Mills. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. KD draws the double. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the inside. And Derozan with the basket on the assist by Mills. Mills has got 6 assists in the game. KD drives in. And then Durant with the jam.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
And the Spurs with possession here. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Now Derozan. 32 points for him last game against New Orleans. 5 to shoot. And it's White missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
I mean, another one for KD. Terrific scoring night, even for him.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And that one drops. Derozan's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Jordan trying to free himself up, and he makes that one.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
San Antonio's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Now here's Derozan. He's got 18. Pass to Eubanks. Mills with it. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn in control. Here's Brown, and it's sent back by White.
Quick off the floor. White tracks that shot and sends it back airmail.
Here's Mills. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Irving. Puts it up from 12. Jordan can't get it to go. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else. He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And then Durant with the dunk.
He loves to fire up his team with the big finish. KD rocking the rim.
San Antonio with the ball. And here's Derozan. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from Derozan.
Here's Brown. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Nets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Shooting one.
That free throw good from Brown. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 39 points, and with Durant back in action, you know the Achilles will be on his mind and everyone else's. Shaq, do you see him returning to his pre-injury form?
There haven't been a lot of success stories coming back from an Achilles, but if he wants to do it, Kevin Durantula Durant.
Yeah, I think it's going to take more than a year, though, Ernie, for sure. But Durant, like Jack said, he's the one guy who can do it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. San Antonio's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got DeAndre Jordan, Harden out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Love the razor-sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Here's Murray. Pass to Derozan. Back to Murray. And it's good, 2 points.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Spurs shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Pirtle finds Derozan. Johnson in the corner for the three. The rebound by KD. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Spurs working the ball around now. White, good.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Here's Harden, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Derozan, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. For 3, Harris. No good there. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Derozan surveying the D, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Timeout.
The Nets called timeout.
Let's see who's the loudest.
Here's a look at some stats for Pirtle. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. First in blocks, 8th in field goal percentage, and don't forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
And the basket is good. Durant's got 43 points.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
They grab their own miss. Pirtle goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Murray outside. Derozan on the wing, guarded by Harden. Off target from the baseline.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
An athletic big man, when Jordan is driving hard, it puts the D in a tough spot.
For Brooklyn, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And it's intriguing. Early on, critics questioned DeAndre's commitment to the game, but boy, has he answered them back.
Trey Lyles checked in for the Spurs. And so Jordan nails both of them. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris has got the ball. For San Antonio, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. White, good. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Irving double team. Kicks it out to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Now here's Murray. He's got 18. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Durant. He hits it from 9. Durant's got 45 points.
Attacking the heart of the defense, Durant on the finishing end of a smart play design.
White against Harris. And the pass to Pirtle. Here's Lyles. He kicks to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Harris. But he stays with it. He gets that one. White's got 9 points now in the quarter.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
KD with the bucket.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
They get a hand on it. Lyles kicks to Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And here's a look at some numbers for Kyrie Irving. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. While there's a break in the action, here are the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA, revealing the top three-point shooters. You take a look at Harris, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll host the New York Knicks. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Here's KD, following the basket by Derek White.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Derozan, over Harris, and it's good off the back rim and in. Derozan's got 22 points.
And that's when he's at his best. Derozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit, shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Right side, Derozan. A three-pointer, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, I'm surprised at the lack of adjustments defensively. Jordan's been killing them all night.
To the paint, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And a new group in for the Nets. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Robertson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Irving. Now here's Walker. 12 points for him. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
The drive by Green.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Mills looking it over. There's Walker with the 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Johnson, that's for 2. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. 12th in steals, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. Pass to Eubanks. From deep. It's rebounded by Robertson. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Got that one up quick. Brown's got 13 points.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Now here's Gay. He's got 12. And Mills kicks to Gay. No good from outside.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And the basket by Harden.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Here's Mills. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Mills has got his first points in this one. Green dishes to Johnson. Goes up on the wing and off the front iron, and in it goes.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Mills passes to Vassell. Here's Eubanks. Spurs working the ball around now. Walker's shot is off. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. Shoots it. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Passes it to Eubanks. Here's Vassell, guarded by Green. Here's Here's Eubank, and he dunks it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Inside, all sorts of time, and Walker finishes it off. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now here's Mills. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Nets. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And Brown throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
56 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside, Walker. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Known as more of a shooter than a playmaker, Mills has improved at running the offense.
The drive by Green. Spurs shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Walker with a clean look, hits the three-point bomb. Walker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Spurs. Johnson, that's for 2. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Johnson's got 8 points. 26 seconds left in the third. Walker against Brown. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Johnson with the block. Now here's Robertson over Mills, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Nets running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Rudy Gay. Jones is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Vassell in at the 2 spot. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Johnson outside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Johnson from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. And Jones has it in the corner. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Perry. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Attacking all the way. Aldridge taking matters into his own hands.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the middle, Eubanks, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Green, and a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's 6 points for Jeff Green.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Here's Perry. Here's Shamet. Sinks the triple.
If you're the D, you gotta chase Shamet off the perimeter. He's too dangerous from outside the arc.
Jones the pass to Eubanks. Now here's Aldridge. Here's Jones. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Green. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
The Nets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on a general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes his leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach, and best players. If they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Jones the pass to Lyles. And here is Aldridge trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. He gets it in there. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
Johnson for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Nets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter, really getting it done. Here's Perry, and that one goes long. And San Antonio shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Oh, that's blocked. Johnson with it. Johnson double teamed. Over Jones. Johnson's shot is off.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
To the paint, here's Jones. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here's Shamet. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Aldridge has all the tools to protect the rim. He's only averaged 1 block a game for his career, but he got it done on that play.
Picked him clean. Here's Luwawu, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Rudy Gay on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Here's Johnson. And Jones pulls it down.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Perry. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Lyles. Gay in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. A reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
White, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. Shot, high post. Luwawu's shot is off. San Antonio with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And it's blocked. Here's Perry, covered by Lyles. The shot's good. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Now Johnson. Over Jones. Johnson's shot is off.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Back to Jones. From 17 feet out. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Shamet on the wing. White covering. Pulls from the top of the key. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Assist goes to Landry Shamet.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Here's Aldridge. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, from mid-range, Aldridge has the height to shoot over anyone and a great touch.
Here's Johnson. Rebound, San Antonio.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The 19-foot shot, and it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Jones. Spurs passing it around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Last year, LeBron, as we know, Steve, broke Derek Fisher's record for most postseason wins. Talk about the weight of that accomplishment.
You know, Kevin, let's take those 2 players. Start off with Derek Fisher. Give him a lot of credit. As a role player, he was on some great teams and contributed. Unbelievable to have that record. And then on the flip side, LeBron James was on some great teams, and he was the reason they were great teams because he's one of the greatest players of all times. 2 different type of players, but both are very impressive. He was barely recruited out of high school. Derek White's story is inspiring. He's someone that never gave up on his dream.
Robertson, he's checked in for Luwawu. And both free throws good for White.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Lets it go from the wing. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. It's White on the wing. And it goes down 2 points.
Love how Derek plays the game. Catches fire quick when he's getting to his spots.
Nets shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. And here's Jones. Kicks it to Aldridge. Now, here's Lyons. Outside, Jones. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And good that time.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Robertson can't hit. In transition, here comes San Antonio. White's running. He feeds it to Jones, and he lays it straight in. Jones has got 12 points now in the quarter.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Johnson can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's White. It's hauled in by Perry.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Shoots over White. The rebound by the Spurs. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Vassell, the pass to Lyles. Misses from short range. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Took him no time at all on that one.
Keeps the defense guessing with the pull-up J. Landry Shamit's jumper is right on time.
Jones, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Jones. Lyles with it. Here's Vassell, and he goes in for the dunk.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
From the wing, again the Nets for 2. The Spurs shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And the basket by Jones.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Pulls up on the wing. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
White. Here's Lyles. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. And the forward out of Kentucky, Trey Lyles, great tool off the bench. His hustle is endearing to fans.
At that forward position, GA, people love his mobility. Trey Lyles is a solid rebounder who does the dirty work for your team. Shoots it well enough to space the floor and give you that guy that can honestly knock it down.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're ahead by 37. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
I don't even fit a pair. And I think I need a bigger chain. Call it Elliot and tell him I need everything. So I like an energy. I can make. If you ain't with the, you an enemy. I got blue cheese with the stuff in my mic and Mary Jane. Money on me, buzzing on the scene. It's a bomb, ain't bell. It look like a king with a. I remember where I had no better my account. Now it's like I done lost kind of the amount. That a crack got a view with a fool. That Ferrari and it came without a roof. All this money always on me like it's blue. Money always on me like it's tattoo. I was always in the kitchen.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. 40 seconds left in the fourth. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Here's Jones. The pass to Vassell. Mills with it. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Perry. He kicks it to Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. James, terrific road win. I would imagine you're feeling pretty good about how y'all played tonight.
They're a really good team, so we wanted to come here and just battle. And we finally get in the groove, we got to just pick it up on the way. And one thing we're going to rely on is our defense. So, tonight is another great effort, and we just got to keep it going from here.
Battle, battle, battle. Sounds like a winning formula. Congrats, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.